Google Form is a great way to get instant feedback from your students so you know exactly how they are doing and if they are understanding the topic that is being taught. I love this because as soon as students submit their Google Form, they can see what they got right or wrong. And then you get the scores and you can look at each individual student and see what questions they missed and things like that. You can then use that data to determine if you need to spend more time teaching that skill or if you can move on to the next. It's also a great way to determine what students need maybe more challenge and what students need more direct instruction for them to understand the specific topic. But I love this because they have templates that are already created for you to use, or you can select a blank one, which you can create your own Google form. I always love using the assessment template just because they already have the answer key and everything set up, so it's a little easier to use, in my opinion. So first thing, you can actually name this. So let's say I want to name this long division. I can change that here too, so students don't really know that it's an assessment if you don't want it to be. I'm going to delete this, and then you can actually go here, and as you can see, it says name. So you can ask students for their name. Anytime this is required, so if it's not required, students can actually skip the question. So I always like hitting required, and it's worth 0 points, as you can see. They have the email set up. So let's say you want to delete a question that you don't really like. You can actually just hit this delete button and it will delete it right for you. Any form or any part that you aren't really a fan of and you want to delete, you can always have the option to delete. So that's why I like using the templates, because you can actually even make those templates your own by deleting or adding things. So let's say, like I said, I'm working on long division right now. So my first question, I want to say, what is 879 divided by 3? And let's say I kind of want to make it a little more difficult, so I want to make it short answer. So students actually have to solve it and write in their answer. I can actually then go to an answer key, and let's say the answer is, I don't know, let's just say 375. I can put that and I can say, okay, any other answers, mark them incorrect. I can make it as many points as I want, and then I hit done. There's so many options that you can do. So let's say I get to question number 2. I want to make sure it's required, but I can hit paragraph. I can have them do a short answer, multiple choices. I can have them upload a file, anything like that. And then again, make sure you can go to your answer key and mark which ones you are making correct or anything like that. So it's self-graded. Like I said, let's say I don't want this, I can delete that. So a lot of things that you can make your own. I'm actually going to go back to show you what a completed Google form looks like and how you can use the results. So let's just say this is one that I did the other day on long division, and this was kind of an option that students had. But then when you are done making this, you can actually go to responses, and I can see a summary here. So I can see that, most of my this exit ticket was actually worth 50 points. So I can see that, most of my students did really, really well. I can see, based on email, who got what score. I see right here, I see someone got a 15 out of 50, which is not very good. So I'm actually really curious to go to theirs. So I can actually go question by question and say, okay, this was question number 1, which was just name. But question number 2, okay, how did students actually respond to this? And I can actually go in and see each question. But I'm actually more interested in each individual student. So I can go and, this was my student named Hope, as you can see, and students were asked this question. I can see each question how Hope did specifically on hers. So I can see she got 1 wrong there, but otherwise did really, really well. So I see that Hope can move on. So I can go to each individual student and say, yep, they got it. Nope, so-and-so needs a little more time learning the skill. So it's a great way to differentiate your instruction and also know how to pace your instruction.